Tired of hearing what others have heard from God? Do you personally hear God speak to you? You and I have read and heard what God has said to the Old Testament prophets and the New Testament, what He said to the apostles. This is great. But when do you get to hear from Him one-on-one? The way some approach this matter, they give you the impression that God got laryngitis and now no longer can speak to us. If this isn't a trick of the devil, nothing is. The devil doesn't want you to hear from God for sure. What the Apostle Paul called a hidden mystery was revealed. It was this very thing of having the ability to hear from God one-on-one and not having it bounce off someone else. If you read the writings of these prophets and apostles and writers of this book we call the Bible, if you read it right, you get to see that God does desire to speak to all of us one-on-one. What stops most comes down to two scriptures. One found in the Old Testament, the other in the New Testament. Both of these texts are used by some to strike fear in you, the fear of going beyond that which is written in the Bible by all these writers. But if you really research this, you'll find this is not the case. The fear would be if you don't come to realize that God does speak to you, without adding or taking away what these writers of the Bible shared to us. As a matter of fact, the Son of God, coming to us as the Son of Man, expressed that one day this mystery of all hearing from God as our Father would be possible. Why this was kept a mystery to those in the Old Testament comes out not only in the Old Testament, unaware to them at that time, but more so in the New Testament when this mystery was revealed. So there's a reason why God didn't reveal the mystery in the Old Testament. Get in my series on the mysteries. It gives you the reason as to why. I put this piece out here. He kept a mystery because the treacherous soul would twist it. And sure enough, as soon as the mystery revealed, it was twisted beyond recognition. And he had to put this kind of video out, letting people know that God wants to talk to you. Don't let anyone scare you away from this fact. That was just a paragraph. Something you to ponder. Short and to the point. For those skeptics that want to hear it, short and to the point. God bless.